What's up, y'all? It's Kate Cunningham, and you watching 2K TV.
Hey, I'm Brian, and I'm in your neighborhood to talk about the upcoming...
Hey, Kevin, thanks.
And David, he is just getting started. Great stuff. Thanks as always. Well, with the new season underway, we get a look at the new class to enter the league with the rookie race. All these rookies have done a good job adjusting to the NBA as they look to take home the Rookie of the Year honors at the end of the season. Not in the top 5 currently, but he's amidst some terrific talent nonetheless, and there's still plenty of time for him.
And what an influx of young talent that it's come into the league this year. No question, this group is ready for life in the NBA. The competition for the Rookie of the Year award is going to be intense.
Every time you talk to a rookie, the first thing they talk about is that the pro game is a lot faster than they anticipated, more physical. But I'm surprised at the NBA readiness of some of these guys.
Now we'll look at Anaheim's starting lineup. We've got Wiseman. Young is out there with DeRozan. Then it's Joe Ingles. And for Memphis, we've got Tim Hardaway Jr. Antetokounmpo out there with Holmes. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Johnson in at the 3 slot. And Hardaway gets it to go.
That's one of Tim Hardaway Jr.'s favorite shots. Not just the ones that go in, but from that spot on the floor.
Feeds to Young. Back to Ingles. Wiseman kicks to DeRozan. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention. This is the time of year when teams can start to lose their focus just a little bit. How tough is it, do you think, to stay motivated at this stage of a long season?
Well, teams who have big aspirations, Kevin, aren't suffering through any of this. The other teams that are trying to be acutely aware of the potential of their team are watching their players very intently as to whether their focus can be maintained during the next 2 to 3 weeks of the season.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Pass to Ingles. The shot busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Now Brogdon. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And guys, in addition to that scoring, he was absolutely tenacious on the defensive end. A complete two-way game for him. Finished with 3 steals, I think, and that was a difference maker.
Campazzo. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Young against Antetokounmpo. Out to Hardaway. Offline with his 3. For Anaheim, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Now the feed to DeRozan. And the shot is good.
And talk about a strong finisher. DeRozan will challenge anyone when he's looking to score. And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
Now here's Brogdon. Giannis kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Brogdon. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lays it up off the glass.
Pretty good awareness there from Malcolm Brogdon, capable of spotting the open teammate on that side of the ball.
Greg, with the explosiveness you talked about with DeRozan, it helps that he finishes so well when he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite level athlete. Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim.
Here's Holmes following the score by DeMar DeRozan. It's stolen by Wiseman. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Finished off the break. He's got 5.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Hardaway against Ingles. Ejected by Young. Here's DeRozan, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The Clippers have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Pass to Antetokounmpo to end the run. Back to Brogdon. The tray. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for him. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say.
I think the most important lesson that I got is
all part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen from Anaheim, guys, what do you think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
So on the floor for Anaheim, DeRozan out there with Young. Then there's Wiseman, and it's Joe Ingles.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Yeah, scoring through a pretty good hit right there is Malcolm Brogdon. Here's an N1 opportunity.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line, so hard to ask for much more than that.
And one thing I like about Brogdon is his size. A huge 6'10" wingspan for a guard gives him an advantage in matchups, lets him finish over smaller defenders as well.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Here's Johnson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. That's good from Johnson. And great with Brogdon and his size, it allows flexibility on defense as well.
Yeah, I mean, it makes switching on the pick and roll easier with him up top. There isn't a lot of flash to how Brogdon plays on the floor, but you can't deny how impactful he is in all facets.
And there it is for him. Young's got his second bucket.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now, here's Brogdon. Dishes it to Johnson. That one goes in. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
There's the pass to Ingles. Plays it up and banks it in.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for Memphis. 6-point game. There's 1:40 left in the first half. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Young. Anaheim grabs the miss. Young's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
And that's a display of DeRozan's athletic ability, making his presence felt on offense.
Hardaway passes to Johnson. It's Brogdon on the wing. Back to Antetokounmpo. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. He's got 6.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
And DeRozan, here we go. Yes, that goes in. And the Clippers lead by 8.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Here's Holmes. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Thaddeus Young.
Right there in the pick and roll, Giannis showing good attention to the details. He delivers that pass on point.
Johnson against DeRozan. The dish now to Ingles. Back to DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
And you want to talk about high volume scores. Just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Johnson, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Johnson's got 7 points for the quarter.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Here's DeRozan. Campazzo. Here's Wiseman. And that's going to do it. Some good defense. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. DeMar DeRozan brought his A game early tonight. He had 14 points and that wraps up the...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Memphis. Rashawn Holmes out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Johnson, and it's Hardaway in at the shooting guard position. Johnson surveying the floor. Outside Hardaway. Back to Johnson. Clock at 6. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. A three-pointer off the mark. Anaheim leading by 5. Fires at the elbow. And he gets the jumper to drop. DeRozan's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Clippers. Grizzlies shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Antetokounmpo finds Johnson. It's Brogdon, top of the key. Holmes trying to free himself up. And it's blocked.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
Wiseman, no good. Grizzlies have gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. And it's Brogdon off the drive. Johnson outside. Three-pointer connects from three-point range. Johnson's got 10. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot. And for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Passes it to Johnson. Brogdon outside. Johnson outside.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Here's DeRozan. Johnson with the block. Brogdon against Ingles. Brogdon the pass to Johnson. Now here's Holmes. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Wiseman's got 4 rebounds in this game. On the wing, Ingles. Pass to Young. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Ingles has got 5 assists tonight.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Here's Young. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Thaddeus Young.
Well, a little bit each year, Giannis gets fouled at a higher and higher clip. That shows about how much more aggressive and how much more confident and how much more usage he's had through his first few seasons.
Johnson against DeRozan. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Clippers lead by 8. And we're coming back. A chance now to hear Jason Kidd talking to his team moments ago.
1 possession at a time.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Clippers leading by 8. So on the floor for Anaheim. Young out there with Weissman. Then it's DeRozan. Then it's Joe Ingles. Campazzo, he's guarded by Brogdon. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And he makes both free throws.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. DeRozan surveying the D. Over Johnson. And finished off by Weissman.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Brogdon left side. It's deflected.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
The Grizzlies trail by 12. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
Well, he could just see over the defense. The eyes to spot the open man. Giannis flourishing right now as a facilitator.
Campazzo, he's guarded by Brogdon. Outside DeRozan. 6 to shoot. To the inside. And Young slams it home.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. The pass to Giannis. Again, Memphis.
I'd like to see how confident and effective Antetokounmpo could be from there. If he's got some room to shoot it, he really does need to fire away.
1:51 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Campazzo. No good on the triple. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Hardaway. Brogdon trying to get open. Hardaway, no good. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Campazzo covered by Giannis. Kicks it to Ingles. Not going to go that time. Good D by Hardaway. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Johnson, a wide open look, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
That's an encouraging sign. The willingness of Brogdon to just give it up. I want to see more of that.
They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Doubled by Holmes. Ingles kicks to Weissman. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, the lob to DeRozan. Got a piece of it. Holmes with the steal. One-on-one here. Here's Hardaway. They get it again, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Thaddeus Young.
Well, Antetokounmpo does such a great job of using all he has at his disposal, which is mostly his frame in drawing contact. Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
Young trying to break free. DeRozan gets the bucket.
How about the feel and the awareness he had there, finding his teammate behind the defense on the break.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Outside jumper. Batum trying to break loose. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's some good confidence from Shumpert. Once he's in there deep, in the teeth of the defense, does a good job of drawing the foul.
And both free throws good from Iman Shumpert.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
Jones the pass to Tillman. Here's Melton. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps.